Hey everyone, it's Kristi.
And it's Laura.
And welcome to Ink Spill, your guide to everything that's new at Pen Boutique.
Spill!
What am I spilling, Laura?
What's new with you?
What's new with me? I got this amazing new Sailor Pro Gear Slim that has a white color with some black, and it also has a little bit of speckles of red.
They're kind of metallic.
They
That's
are.
really pretty.
I love it.
I have one really similar to that, but minus the speckles.
Oh.
So we're almost like pen twins.
We are almost twinning.
This is
with
a
our
good
pens.
omen that we will be good co-hosts for this new show, I think.
Yes, I agree. I couldn't agree more. But you mentioned co-hosts.
Yes.
This is a little different.
This is a little different.
We are together as a duo,
That's right.
hosting this show, Ink Spill. But I noticed
There are also some things that are different on the
exactly.
shelf, and we have a different tablecloth
We
to
do.
prove that it's a totally different show.
Yeah,
It's still purple for now, but looks so different.
I think it does look very different.
Yes, it does.
Now that I'm looking at the bookshelf, I noticed Penelope's beak. She has a different pen.
It does.
What is that?
This is a new pen from Montblanc. We just got this last night, like
Amazing.
after hours practically.
Yeah.
It's the Meisterstuck Calligraphy Solitaire Celadon Dégradé.
That's quite a name.
I know, isn't that a cool?
That
name?
is really, really cool. It reminds me of jade and bamboo, and I think it's very, very unique, especially for Montblanc.
It was inspired by like Celadon colored lacquerware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with the Lunar New Year coming right around the corner, I feel like this is a great gift for those who celebrate because I, for one, if I got that on Lunar New Year, I would be super happy.
Now, do you celebrate Lunar New Year?
I do.
Cool.
I do celebrate the Lunar New
I
Year.
want you to teach me more about it. Not on air, but I want to know more about it because
Yeah.
I've never celebrated it.
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry,
excited
guys, you
to
don't
learn.
get the little secrets for Lunar New Year.
Secret stuff.
But that's an amazing pen.
It's so pretty. This is really different
Yeah.
from Montblanc. I've never seen one like this with a cool pattern like
Yeah,
this.
it has
I
a really-
really like it.
Yeah, it has a really, really cool
It's
design.
very exciting.
Thank you for sharing that.
So in this episode, we're not going to really talk about any new products
Right.
except for this one.
Mm-hmm.
But
But in the future, we're going to be talking about new things in store. Maybe we're going to talk about some restocks as well as some of our thoughts about those pens. It could be pens,
Yep.
notebooks, inks. Anything.
Right.
Am I missing anything?
we'll talk about like news too.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe if we're having a store event, if we're changing our hours, if we have upcoming, Nimmeister visiting, or like stuff in the pen world we find out about that's newsworthy.
Yeah.
So,
So we'll be your little tiny pen boutique news outlet.
Yeah.
I'm also looking at the shelf, Laura.
Yes.
There's also a rice cooker.
Oh yeah.
Why is there a rice cooker?
Let's look into that.
Okay, let's find out. My God, how did do you have powers? I think you do because there's questions.
in there. Look
There's
at that.
Why do we have questions, Laura?
Maybe those are the questions that you solicited online.
I did.
Ah.
Our amazing Pen Boutique supporters, thank you because y'all sent in some questions and we are going to get to answering them right here, right now.
What do you want to answer first? How about
Whatever
this
you
one?
want, you take
Here's
it.
the first one.
Go ahead.
Why do you not carry the higher-end platinum pens such as 3776 Century, etc.? Not a complaint, just curious.
Well, I'm actually happy to say that we do carry those pens. We have this pen. We have the 3776, as well as some other amazing pens in store and online.
Yeah, we have the Izumo Raden Galaxy limited edition.
Yep.
We have the 3776 Century Fuji unpronounceable thing that's really cool, but
That's
I don't
okay.
know how to pronounce it, but it's really amazing. And yeah, a whole bunch of different colors of the regular 3776.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, feel free to check it out on our website, penboutique.com, or you can come in store and see one of us, and we can get one for you.
Yeah.
All right, it's my turn. I'm going to pick this one. I ripped the question. That's so sad. It's okay. All right. Anywho, it says, what are your favorite brands to show customers? That's a great question.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
My favorite brand to show customers, I have two favorites to show customers. I really like showing customers pilots
Of course.
because I've written a lot of blogs about pilots, so I know a lot about them.
Of course.
And I also love showing Pelikans to customers because
Yes.
it's another brand I love.
Totally a
I
Laura
always get
pen.
excited when a customer will come in and be like, I have questions about Pilot. I'll be like, let me help this customer. Yeah.
I know you always get so
or,
excited.
Or about Pelikan, both brands.
I always tell customers if they have any questions about Pelikan, I will get Laura. She will answer all the questions. I can't help you. Sorry.
Yeah.
For me, I would probably have to say Twsbi.
Interesting.
I really like Twsbi.
And why is that?
I was studying abroad in Taiwan, so I have a little connection to Twsbi.
Very
And I
cool.
actually saw a few of my friends there that were using Twsbi, and I was like, oh my god, that's so fun. And that was my eye-opening experience with Twsbi. And after that, I tried my own. I love it.
Now, are you into the Korean brands that we carry, like some of the ink? Which ones are Korean? Colorverse?
Colorverse and Wearing Goal.
Wearing Goal.
We also have the three Oysters brand as well.
Cool.
They are 3 Korean brands that we have. I'm looking to carry a few more.
Ooh,
But, yeah, we carry some good Korean brands, and I love them.
very cool.
Enough for that question.
All right, next one.
Next one.
Let's see. I want this one. What anticipated upcoming new releases are you most excited about?
That's a great question. I actually don't know. I'm excited for all of them. I think any release that we get this year is going to be amazing because all the releases we had last year, I was blown away by.
Now, didn't you mention you were excited to see like what different Lunar New Year things were coming out?
Yes, you're right. That pen from Montblanc
Yeah.
reminded me. So Lunar New Year this year is the year of the snake. I'm the year of the snake, so I'm very
Ooh.
excited. I hope everything goes well for me this year.
Okay.
I'm hoping that there's some fun stuff with Lunar
Wait
New
a
Year
minute. Can
inspiration.
I trust you if you're a snake? You're not going to bite me?
I promise I won't.
Okay, thank you.
I'm hoping to see some Lunar New Year inspired items.
Yeah, I
I'm not
know.
sure if there's specific brands that have are expected to release anything just yet, but I'm really excited because
Montblanc always comes out with a year of the whatever ink,
Mm-hmm.
which is always very cool. And I think a matching notebook. And I know Colorverse is coming out with a really cool new snake themed series of ink, kind of like the dragon one.
Okay.
Like with different shimmers.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be other ones too. I don't know what they are yet, but yeah, I'm excited to see that.
That's
too.
really exciting. I'm excited. I love anything to do with Lunar New Year and that holiday.
For me, I'm excited to find out. This is kind of typical, but
Can I take a guess?
yes.
Pilot.
So, you know how the 743, the custom 743 has that special verdigris green color?
Mm-hmm.
So that was a limited time only U.S. exclusive color.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be slowly going away as supplies run out. But Pilot's going to be coming out with a new U.S. exclusive thing. And I don't know what it is yet. I just know that there is going to be a thing. And I don't know when it's going to come, but it's coming. And I'm really
excited.
I want to know what it is.
Yeah. I remember seeing the Pilot exclusive last year and I was like, oh my God, why did I find out after it was released? Because do I have my hands on it? No.
What Pilot exclusive last year?
The colorway for the Vanishing Point.
That
exclusive
That's
colorway.
True. That's another.
I was
exciting
really
thing. Yeah.
disappointed that I wasn't able to get that on time.
Yeah, that sold out so fast.
Bill told me after it was released. Bill.
Get on that, Bill. Get on what? I don't know. I just felt like saying that.
What she said, Bill. There's too many questions. I got one. Here we go.
Okay.
It says, what ink would you use to describe how you're feeling today? Do you want me to go first?
Sure.
I think anybody that knows me will know my answer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you have an idea of what my answer is going to
Does it
be?
have something to do with Chicago?
It does. I am feeling Robert Oster's Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. That is a beautiful blue ink, and that describes how I feel today. Maybe because I'm wearing blue, maybe.
Do you
but
feel that way every day? Or are there some exceptions when you don't feel like it?
maybe I feel that way 3 days out of the week.
Okay.
I have other colors
fair.
in there. What about you?
fair.
How are you feeling today?
I thought about this morning. I am feeling like Sailor Ink Studio 473,
Ooh,
which is this color
that's
right
a beautiful
here.
color.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like the sunset
Yeah.
and just like,
And it's kind of like multicolored.
yeah.
And I feel like excited and optimistic, but a little,
Yeah.
and that gives me that feeling.
It also gives me a feeling of like warmth. You know, when
Yeah.
you're watching the sunset and you just like, you're just enjoying the moment.
It's like a warm and happy color, but not over the top, like kind of a calm, warm color.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for that question.
Thank
Enough
you.
with that, though.
All right, my turn. What can we expect for Pen Boutique in 2025?
That's a great question. We can expect a lot, I think. I am looking to see more in-store events. What about you?
More Laura and Kristi duo.
More of us as a duo. That's correct.
More team members involved in For Your Penjoyment.
Yes, I'm excited for that, to
Yes.
get some more team members on For Your Penjoyment and for you to get introduced to them if you haven't met them already.
Yeah. Probably going to be trying to do a lot more YouTube shorts.
Yes.
So look for those.
Yes, I hope you guys can find us on YouTube Shorts as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
We're going to try to get more Nibmeisters, and we're going to try to get some new faces in, possibly. Don't
Yeah.
worry, Kirk. Your spot is always there.
Yes, Kirk, you're still my favorite. And our favorite guys, I think we'll try to get back, Bill, Gary, etc.
Yeah.
All our faves. We haven't planned those out yet,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I have a feeling that they will answer our call very happily. Oh, this one's already open.
Hey.
What does it say? It says, what notebooks or paper would you hope to see Pen Boutique carry in the future?
Ooh,
This is
okay.
a good
That's a good question. I like that one. What about you?
I really would hope to see that Pen Boutique carries the Leuchtturm notebook in a different size.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
one that you own.
I own the pocket sized in the softcover, but it also does come in hardcover. I'm not that big of a hardcover fan, but regardless, I love that size.
I would
It
like
fits
to get
in my
one that size
pocket,
too. Yeah.
and it's easy to carry. What about you?
I'm excited that we're carrying that brand now, but I would love to try that size too.
Yeah, the Midori paper as well. Isn't that?
That's
isn't
what I
that-
was going to say. Yeah, I love Midori paper, but right now the only Midori thing we carry is the refills for traveler's
Yeah.
notebooks.
Yeah.
And I'd like to get more like loose paper, notebooks, whatever,
Yeah.
Midori, because it's a great paper.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I have great responses with that paper, and I've
Yeah.
heard customers say that they love that paper and
like-
wish we carried it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a customer and I wish we cared.
I'm a customer too, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
What are your policies for dip testing pens? Are they brand dependent?
That's another great question. Thank
That's a
you.
good question.
We have a few pens that we aren't able to dip,
Yeah.
which are
Montblanc. Twsbi does not allow dip testing.
Yep.
And then we don't do limited edition pens or like really high-end Namiki pens or like the Sailor Bespoke pens. And then a lot of brands, we don't dip them just because we have testers already. Like
Right.
we used to dip them, but now we have testers, so we don't want to just get them dirty for no reason. But you can try those,
Yeah.
including Pilot, Sailor. What else do we have? Lamy,
we have Twsbi, Lamy,
Narwhal.
Narwhal. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We have a
I don't know
bunch.
if I'm
Yeah.
forgetting it. Platinum. we
Platinum
have
as well.
too.
Yep.
Yeah. So most pens you can dip test except for, the really expensive ones.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're ever in store and you do want to see if we have a pen that we can test, feel free to ask us. We are more than happy to get you any pens that
Yeah,
are
yeah.
testable. If not, we will dip the ones that we can dip.
Right. And yeah, doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
We can say no, but in most cases you can try it.
Yeah. This question says, when are the new Kakuno, the milky ones, coming?
Oh, okay.
I think you know
is
this.
a thing. Yes. I actually saw a video about these and I was like, hey, what is this? And I texted Bill and asked him about this. So those new pens, they're called, I don't know how to pronounce it very well, but it's something like Madoromi. And it means sleepy color in Japanese. And they're this cool, these like translucent. They're not see-through, but they're not totally solid either.
Gotcha.
But they're translucent and they come in pink, ivory, like a weird grayish brown, which is cool, blue, and light blue.
That's awesome.
And they're already available in Japan, but they are not a Japan exclusive, and they are not a limited thing.
Okay.
They will be coming to Pilot USA sometime this coming year. We
Awesome.
don't know exactly when, but They
No
will
worries.
be here. Don't freak out. You don't need to order them overseas. You can get them from us.
Yes.
And we are very excited about them.
I was just about to
wanna
say,
get
I'm
one.
very excited.
I am too, because I don't like totally transparent pens.
Right.
And I don't own a Kakuno yet. And these colors are really cool.
They are.
I really want one.
They're very unique. I don't even
It's
know
going
one
to be
either.
hard to pick which color, but
I think we might have a hard decision to make when they come in.
yeah.
Thank you for that question.
Yes.
Let's see, what question do we got now?
What is your current favorite ink?
That's a great question. I am obsessed with the Iroshizuku Ku-jaku ink.
Ooh, very nice.
I actually got put onto this ink by Kirk.
Kirk's here.
Shout out Kirk, thank you. He was here for our in-store event, and when he was fixing customers' nibs and things like that, he used that ink to test it. Afterwards,
with it, make sure it was smooth and everything.
Afterwards, a customer came to show me. She had the Twsbi VAC 700 Kyanite Blue, and I was like, first of all, beautiful pen.
Yeah,
And then I saw her write.
loving that pen because of the two-tone nib. Yeah,
I love that pen. I watched her write with it, and I was like blown away. And I ran to the shelf, ran to the ink wall, and I was like, "Oh, we have one."
Did you literally run or just?
No, I didn't literally run, but I ran to the ink shelf, and I was like, oh, "We have one," and I didn't even bother checking the system. Grabbed up one,
Snagged it.
came home with me. I love it.
Interesting. The very first full-sized Iroshizuku bottle that I ever bought was Ku-jaku.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you finish it?
I have not because I don't go through my inks very fast.
That's no worries. It's a good ink, though.
It's a really
I'm really
beautiful,
enjoying it.
like, peacock blue color.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Yeah. What about you? What's your current favorite?
735 from Sailor Ink Studio.
That's awesome.
It's a purple color with really beautiful sheen, really pretty shading on certain papers, like depending on the nib size. Really, really love it. I've just been obsessed with it lately, and I actually have it in 2 pens right now.
Hey, you're getting use out of that ink. You can't complain.
I really, really like that color.
Awesome. That's great. We have one question left.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. It says, what brands do you wish would get more love from customers?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's interesting. That's a good one. I personally would say the J.Herbin inks. I feel like those are a really good ink that not a lot of people gravitate towards.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's the oldest ink brand that there is. They've been around forever.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, like a lot of those inks that we have over on the left side of our ink wall.
Yeah.
People will go straight to Sailor and Pilot and stuff like that. But some of those other brands, Another one that people don't buy as much as they probably should because the quality is so good is Taccia.
That is also
like
a great
people
ink.
Don't know about it as much. When you mentioned brands, I thought of Platinum.
Platinum is a great brand.
It's a really well-known, really respected brand, but I feel like our store, we just don't, I don't know, customers don't ask for Platinum quite as much.
As soon as you said Platinum, I thought of our Right From the Start sets.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a great set for those who want to start in the fountain pen world.
Tell them what that is.
That set is a Platinum Preppy fountain pen with a converter as well as a Monteverde Horizon or Sapphire ink.
That's the perfect thing to just like enable someone.
It really
and
is.
If you're not sure they're going to get into it or not, you're not taking that big of a chance.
Yeah. And I've actually had customers come back and tell me how great it is and that they would actually buy it as a gift for somebody else.
Yeah, people were buying that a lot at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it. Well, that was fun.
I think that went pretty well for our first show together.
I think so. The questions were great. I had a great
Pilot
time.
episode, I guess.
I guess, our pilot episode. Well, everyone, thanks for spending some time with us.
I think we've spilled it all for this week.
Thank God that's empty. Thank God that's empty. That would have been a mess to clean. Don't forget to like and comment down below what you're most excited for this year.
Yeah.
And also turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any updates from us.
And I think we forgot to mention, we are going to try to have an episode every week.
Yeah.
To let people know what the new products are.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see you next week.
Yep.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.